Hello everyone, welcome back aboard the Normandy. We're just about to head up to the cockpits to find Joker and tell him that we want to go to the Citadel.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Oh, well, thank you, Kaiden. What do you have to say?
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
So I did a little bit more reading, and it looks like whenever you have three options on the side, there's always like a positive, a neutral, and a negative response, which makes sense. Jenkins will be missed. We'll talk later, or soldiers die. And then more informative responses are over here, or sometimes questions. So
things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
at least that.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah. I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown cruise. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, I'm like remembering everything that happened last week when I played. So yeah, Saren killed Nihilus was his name, yeah, and now we have to go and talk to the council because Nihilus wanted to put us up for being a new Spectre, but they're probably going to be unhappy about what's going on, of course, because, well, you know, all that crap that just happened. Like, we just blew up a what are they called? The Protheans? The Prothean artifact, which, you know, put all kinds of demon messages in my head. So, sounds like you've been around. Keep it to yourself. Sounds like you've been around. Almost sounds like you're calling him a slut.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
Oh crap, what did I choose? That I was an orphan, I think is what I chose. So that's the positive one, and the negative one is I'm in it for the action.
I never met my parents. If they wanted to see me, they'd have contacted me after that mess a few years back.
Oh, that's right, a cruise. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet.
You know any protocol? What does that mean?
Any advice on how to act in front of an ambassador?
Oh, that kind of
I
protocol.
don't meet many politicians.
An ambassador? I just follow standard operational procedure. Salute anything you can't eat or kill. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Oh, to Paragon, thank you. Is Kaiden one of the love interests? I remember the name Kaiden, and I think that he is.
Joker's waiting for you on the bridge.
I know he is. I was just considering my options with you.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Tell me things. Oh, personal questions.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls.
Oh.
Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined.
Unfortunate.
But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
How do you feel about that?
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Did she have other things Oh yeah, there were others. Captain Anderson.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
It's just whenever I hear his voice, all I can think of is, I was gonna say what his name, like I couldn't remember his name, but in Saints Row he plays himself, so I can't just think of Saints Row Keith David.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
Tell me more
I'd
about
never
him.
worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
An L2? What does that mean?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Oh no, he's a broken boy that needs me to take care of him. Oh, I'm more in love by the minute.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities,
Oh.
insanity,
Oh.
crippling physical pain.
Ugh.
There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Oh. It's much better than the alternative. Alright, that's it.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Thanks for your help. Who's this? This is Ashley? Yeah, Ashley. I guess I could just look up at the top. Now, a lot of you were saying something about her, and you seem kind of negative about her, so I'm really curious why, and what I'm going to find out about her as time goes on.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You earned it. You earned his death.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Oh, that kind of
Thanks,
earned it.
Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Well, after Akuz.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Well, it's good to have you, Ashley, even though I hear terrible things.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
What was it that happened on Akuz now? I know that it was kind of touched on before, but oh, that's not the right button. I gotta just look it up real quick. What would it even be under? I looked through these last time, but maybe I didn't save, so they're all still marked as unread. Oh, probably planets.
The terminus systems
Oh, that's
are
not it. Oh, quiet. Alright, I have no idea where it would actually be, so I don't want to just go sitting here in the codex forever, so I'll look at it later. I'm sure that someone will talk about Akuz again, and I'll get filled in on what happened to me. Oh, Baldy is getting chatted up by this lady. Is there anyone else important around here I might want to talk to? Probably Captain Anderson out there. Wait, what is... Which one of these? Maybe the staircase? Or maybe they both just lead to the same place. Oh, yep, there's the elevator. Okay, so either way, it just takes me right out here. Oh yeah, and I can't do anything with that yet. I'm sure I will be able to. They wouldn't put that there for any reason other than me interacting with it.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Captain Anderson? What is that? Nav manual? Oh, I just got codex stuff. Okay. Well, no Captain Anderson. Joker! Joker! Take us down. To the Citadel. Is it down? Who even knows? It's space. What is down?
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Ooh, cutscene time. Oh, that's the thing in all the loading screens. Oh, those things function as gates, don't they? Oh, okay, I see. They're the Mass Effect relays or whatever. Now that must be the Citadel. Ooh.
Look at the size of that ship.
Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Aha.
Look
So
at that monster. It's
that's
main
just a
guns
ship,
can
that's
rip
not
through
the
barriers
Citadel?
in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Oh man, all this is just hitting all the right spots for me. Oh, and suddenly quiet. Oh, look, it's like a ring world. Oh.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked.
The Turians don't
Something
found
happening with
colonies
the
on
voice.
the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the
This
ground
guy.
team from Eden Prime. In case you had any questions.
This guy's
I
pissy.
have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Well, I mean, he kind of did it. I was there. Isn't there some way to, like, view my memories or something? This is, like, future and space and all that.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Really. He is just all manner of piss and vinegar. Yeah, that's how I feel, Kaiden. Just, ugh. Alright, give me your thoughts.
Sure is peaceful here.
Oh.
This place is a little too perfect. They're hiding something.
Oh, let's sneak in his computer. Easy decryption. Well, well, well. Oh, crap. That's... It was easy and I just screwed it right up. Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Road Cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? Okay. I'm not sure why that would be important to me, but I'm sure it will be. Hello? Oh, man. I'll listen to his voice.
This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone. And she betrayed that confidence.
Oh, man.
All
These
right.
guys.
I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
I don't think either of you have the capability of doing something rash. Oh, and who's this little munchkin?
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador, is there something I can do for you, EarthClad?
Volus, like the little rats or whatever, the little moles, voles, as it were. Give me some info. Oh man, lots. Okay.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
You guys don't get your own private offices?
In
You gotta do it
this
together?
shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Oh god, you are pleasant. What's this thing he's got on? Is it because he can't breathe the atmosphere?
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore
Oh no, please give me some
EarthClad.
history and culture.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
So the Volus are like the merchant class, but they're also not considered high enough to actually have seats of any importance. Oh wait, I just clicked off, didn't I? I gotta go back to
I'd
this.
like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture
Tell
would
me about the
bore
culture.
you, EarthClad.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Yep, that's kind of what I thought. Alright.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Very salty about it.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Oh, so we're not on it either. But they want to put me on as the, Spectre. As a Spectre, not the Spectre.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Well, it's been great.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Callan.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
It's very robotic the way he speaks. Does he have to announce what kind of speech he's saying, like genuine query and chastising remark? Because I kind of like that. Okay, tell me.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Oh, but I do.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Look at that glowing blanket he's wearing up there.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Oh man. You know, I hope that you guys don't mind sitting through everything, because I'm going to go through every single dialogue tree in this game.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
But they're still not considered to be full members of the Council.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
You don't say.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Again, it's been great, although I actually have enjoyed talking to you.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Oh, I will. Zelten.
Hello there, human.
Y'all have the same voice.
But I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
Oh, can I help? Can you give me a quest?
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong. And it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Asari consort. So the Asari are the ones who reached out to them, and I guess they also found the station, so they're probably the most advanced of the species, I'm thinking? And she's a consort. What is she a consort to? Is that like a consort to royalty, like a queen consort or something?
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Are you being blackmailed?
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Interesting. Okay. Can I look through? What are you? What is this thing? Hey, talk to me.
Big place.
Not you. Guess there's nothing else I could look through here.